last week we were talking bullshitting, and we brought up fanfic. Mm-hmm. We're not known enough for somebody to write our own fanfic.
No, we're not.
But ChatGPT did some amazing things.
ChatGPT.
You want the worst? So let me tell you what I wrote for it to go.
Okay. What'd you prompt it to do?
Okay, I said create a fanfic about Drake and Alec on More Beers podcast. And then it wrote one.
Why would you put us two?
Because that's what fanfic is. Then it wrote one. The title was More Beers, More Cheers. And then it wrote in
Fire.
and it wasn't enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote, make it more sexual. So it said, after hours or more beers. And then it wrote it, and I was like, make it more sexual.
Oh! You just wanted...
And this one is more beers, more heat.
These titles are kind of good.
And then I wrote the last one.
More beers, more cheers, eh?
And this one's more beers, hotter nights. Which might be the title of this episode.
That is a fire title. Okay, go on reading.
And I'm going to read this.
This is going to be
We're going to end off with this.
It's going to be explicit.
Why don't you put water in your mouth and you slide the mic away and you try not to laugh? You might want to get your stuff away because you're going to spit it everywhere. I got paper towels. We're good. Okay, more beers, hotter nights. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The More Beers podcast studio has always been known for its relaxed vibe, but tonight with Drake as the guest, it had a palpable electric charge that was hard to ignore. The dim lighting, the soft couches. and careful curated section of craft beer set on stage for what promised to be an unforgettable evening. Drake arrived. Drake arrived.
I'm gonna laugh more from you fucking messing up.
I know.
Than
Okay, I'll wait for you. Drake arrived looking effortlessly sexy and a fitted shirt. And a fitted shirt that accentuated his toned physique. You know me. You know me and my toned physique. Alec, already in a state of heightened anticipation, greeted him with a smirk that hinted at the night's potential. Welcome, Drake, Alec said, his voice dripping. What? His voice dripping with a playful tone.
Wait. Welcome, Drake. Is that not dripping wet?
I've been counting down the days for this. You said that.
Okay.
Glad to be here, Drake replied, his eyes lingering on Alec with a suggestive glint. Heard this place knows how to turn a simple podcast into something unforgettable.
We gotta act some of this out. We're not gonna fuck.
You heard right, Alex said, leaning in just a little bit too close.
You heard right.
We aim to please. Let's get into it. The podcast.
Okay.
Not
your asshole.
As the recording began, it was clear that this was no ordinary episode. The conversation quickly turned flirtatious with Alex's questions edging. What? Edging into more intimate territories. You're edging right now, dude?
I've been gooning this whole time.
So Drake, Alex started, his voice dropping to a low, seductive murmur.
So Drake.
What's your favorite way to spice up a night? And I mean beyond the usual routines. Quoted.
What are the usual routines?
That's a good question. Drake's eyes sparkled with mischief. What does that mean? It's all about creating an atmosphere, something that gets the blood pumping, a bit of teasing, some anticipation, really making every moment count.
You're a big gooner, aren't you?
Alex's gaze was intense. As
My what?
Your gaze.
Where?
Teasing can be incredibly exciting. Imagine building up that tension every touch and whisper electrifying the night. You're so gay, dude.
This is so
gay.
This is so gay.
Drake's lips curled. Drake's lips curled in a sultry smile.
Can you curl your lips?
What does that mean? Is that what that means? Look into the camera.
I look like I'm about to fucking take you to town.
Drake's lips curled into a sultry smile. Exactly. The build-up. It's half the fun. It's about making every touch, every look, every feel like it's charged with energy. Who am I?
Are you Aristotle?
This conversation flowed seamlessly into a game of Would You Rather. Wow. We
do dumber shit than that. We do
shit.
Marvel tier list.
But with an added layer.
Also, next week, this is a good time to announce we're doing Would You Rather next week.
Sensuality. Alex's questions were designed to get under Drake's skin. You better watch yourself. And explore desires in a more explicit way. Would you rather have a night with someone who's all about intense, fiery passion, Alec asked? Leaning in close, his breath tickled Drake's ear. Please don't get that close.
I don't think I can.
Don't get that close, I swear to God. Or someone who takes their time, slowly discovering every one of your deepest fantasies.
You want someone who sticks a finger in your ass? You want someone who sucks your dick?
Oh, you said it like the Joker.
Sucks your dick. So Batman. You want someone who sucks your dick raw? Or you want someone to finger your ass? Do ya?
Drake responds with a low growl.
Go on.
Both have their merits, but there's something irresistible about someone who's willing to take their time, tease, and push boundaries. Okay, as beers flowed, so did the flirtation. Well, Alec and Drake's body language grew increasingly intimate and their proximities unmistakable. Alec's hands brushed Drake's legs. Stop, dude.
Remember when Ryan was doing that to you? This might have been happening.
Lingering a little too long and their eyes locked in a heated, unspoken conversation. Okay. You know, Alec, his unspoken riz. Oh, what? Is that a possum? Alec moved closer, his lips almost grazing. Stop. Get away from my ear, please.
Why am I the initiator?
What's your ultimate fantasy for the night? For a night like this, something wild and unforgettable. By the way, the cameras are on. We're on a podcast.
Yeah, what?
At the moment.
Is this on OnlyFans?
I don't know. Drake's voice was a husky whisper. That's what my nickname in high school was.
Husky whisper? That's actually my supervillain name.
Drake's voice was a husky whisper with his breast warm.
His breast?
His breath warm against Alec's skin. It's about getting lost in the moment, letting the night guide us. Sometimes it's about exploring every fantasy and letting... Dude, this is getting so gay.
The gay... We're not beating the allegations.
We have 5 more paragraphs.
How does it end? The build-up is...
As the episode wound down, the studio became a haven of unspoken desire. Alec and Drake's conversation continued in low, heated tones. Their physical closeness undeniable. The atmosphere was charged and their touches were lingering, almost desperate. You know me. Desperate.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. When the cameras finally turned off, Alec and Drake didn't move away from each other. Oh no, here it comes. Alec's hand rested casually on Drake's thigh. Now you're at my thigh now. Come on, dude.
Say fire truck.
Their faces inches apart. The tension was palpable, and the promise of more was almost overwhelming. Alec walked to the door, his fingers brushing against Drake's arm on the... Dude, you gotta stop. on the way suggested a lingering connection. Tonight was incredible, Alex said.
What?
In his voice, in a seductive whisper. Can you do that for me?
Tonight was incredible. I should be a voice actor, honestly.
That was crazy. Do your anime voice.
Tonight was incredible. Maybe we should do it again sometime. Should I be an anime voice actor, chat?
Chat. Should he?
Gah! Tonight was incredible.
I think we both know there's a lot more to explore. That's what you said.
Oh, I think we both know.
Were you talking about my ass? Drake's eyes were dark with desire as he replied, his lips curling. Again, curling lips. And knowing smile, I'll definitely be back. And next time, let's make sure the night lives up to anticipation. As Drake slipped out the door, Alec was left with a grin.
Also, why are you leaving? This is your house.
Yeah. The More Beers podcast had once again transcended its usual format, becoming a playground of sensual exploration and tantalizing possibilities. The night had been hotter than anyone had anticipated, and the promise of the future encounters left them both eager for more. Dude, I fucking blue-balled you.
That was so gay.
So gay, dude.
Now you can hit save and save it for later and, do your thing.
That's so gay.
Gah, I think we should do this again sometime. Well, that happened.
That was something.
Is it hot in here?
I could have gotten a little bit more, I think.
Is it hot in here? Your tone must.
That might be the gayest thing I've ever experienced.
That was actually, yeah. I had the opposite of a gay awakening.
We're lucky there was no penetration.
Could have went further.
It could have went way worse.
Yeah.